Mantras of our Divine Mother, day 30th December. Our Divine Mother says, in this last day of the year, let us take the resolution that all our weaknesses and obstinate obscurities will drop from us always with the finishing year. With my blessing, says our Divine Mother. Words of our Divine Mother from the Collective Works of our Divine Mother, Volume 13, topic Work and Teaching. Our Divine Mother says, Sri Aurobindo's work is a unique work for the earth transformation. Sri Aurobindo incarnated in a human body the supramental consciousness and has not only revealed to us the nature of the path to follow and the method of following it so as to arrive at the goal, but has also, by his own personal realization, given us the example. He has provided us with the proof that the thing can be done and the time is now to do it. Our Divine Mother says, never for an instant vacillate in the belief that the mighty work of change taken up by Sri Aurobindo is going to culminate in success, for that indeed is a fact that there is not a shadow of doubt as to the issue of the work we have in hand. The transformation is going to be. Nothing will ever stop it. Nothing will frustrate the decree of the Omnipotent. Cast away all diffidence and weakness, and resolve to endure bravely a while before the great day arrives, when the long battle turns into an everlasting victory. Our Divine Mother says, we have faith in our Lord Sri Aurobindo. He represents for us something we formulate to ourselves with words which seems to us the most exact for expressing our experience. These words are evidently the best according to us for formulating our experience. But if in our enthusiasm, we were convinced that they are the only appropriate words to express correctly what Sri Aurobindo is and the experience he has given us, we would become dogmatic and be on the point of founding a religion. Our Divine Mother says, he who has a spiritual experience and a faith formulates it in the most appropriate words for himself. But if he is convinced that this expression is the only correct and true one for this experience and faith, he becomes dogmatic and tends to create a religion. Our Divine Mother says, each one has his own idea and finds out suitable sentences from Sri Aurobindo's writings to support his views. Those who oppose such views can also find suitable sentences from his writings. That is the way mutual opposition works. Nothing can be truly done until Sri Aurobindo's total view of things is taken. In the eternity of becoming, each avatar is only the announcer, the forerunner of a more perfect realization. And yet men have always the tendency to defy the avatar of the past in opposition to the avatar of the future. Now again, says our Divine Mother, now again Sri Aurobindo has come, announcing to the world the realization of tomorrow. And again his message meets with the same opposition as of all those who preceded him. But tomorrow will prove the truth of what he revealed, and his work will be done. Our Divine Mother says, the essential mistake was to have considered Sri Aurobindo's teaching as one among the spiritual teachings and the work done here now as one among the many aspects of the divine works. This has falsified your basic position and has been the cause of all the difficulties and confusions. Our Divine Mother says, if this mistake is corrected in your mind and in your attitude, all other difficulties will disappear easily. You must understand that what Sri Aurobindo represents in the world's history is not a teaching, not even a revelation. It is a decisive action direct from the Supreme. And I am just trying to fulfill that action, says our Divine Mother. Our Divine Mother says one should read Sri Aurobindo and know the answer. If one reads Sri Aurobindo carefully, one finds the answer to all that one wants to know. By studying carefully what Sri Aurobindo has said on all subjects, one can easily reach a complete knowledge of things of this world. Read Sri Aurobindo and follow his discipline. About Savitri, our Divine Mother says Savitri of Sri Aurobindo is the supreme revelation of Sri Aurobindo's vision. First, our Divine Mother says, the daily record of the spiritual experiences of the individual who has written. Second, a complete system of yoga which can serve as a guide for those who want to follow the integral sadhana. Third, the yoga of the earth in its ascension towards the divine. Fourth, the experiences of the Divine Mother in her effort to adapt herself to the body she has taken and the ignorance and falsity of the earth which she has incarnated.
Everywhere and always, nothing but dark. In the essence and in the manifestation.
Messages for Meditations on Savitri, an exhibition of paintings by an ashram artist drawn in collaboration with the Mother. Our Divine Mother gives this message. The importance of Savitri is immense. Its subject is universal. Its revelation is prophetic. The time spent in its atmosphere is not wasted. Take all the time necessary to see the exhibition. It will be a happy compensation for the feverish haste men put now in all they do. Next subtopic. What is the divine? Our Divine Mother says, the divine is what you adore in Sri Aurobindo. How beautiful is the day when one can offer one's devotion to Sri Aurobindo. You must feel that Sri Aurobindo is looking at you. It is not a question of disobedience. I know nothing about your addictions to the life sketch of the sources from which they are taken. My point of view is this, that anything written by a sadhak about Sri Aurobindo which brings down to an ordinary level and admits the reader to a sort of gossiping familiarity with him is an unfaithfulness to him and his work. Good intentions are not sufficient. It is necessary that this should be understood by everybody. Our Divine Mother says, Sri Aurobindo says that it is impossible for him to take a political action and enter political field which would involve a sacrifice of his spiritual work. His spiritual help is given to the country and individually to all those who aspire for it. He is ready to continue this help and even to increase if it is necessary. But he is convinced that the written messages alone are not sufficient to have a permanent effect or even a sufficiently wide aspect. Our Divine Mother says, to express our gratitude to our Lord Sri Aurobindo, we can do nothing better than to be a living demonstration of the divine, of his teachings. Question, sweet mother, how can I make Sri Aurobindo's influence living and dynamic in my daily activities? For this, our Divine Mother says, be perfectly sincere and He will answer your call. Question, sweet mother, how should we be on Sri Aurobindo's birthday? Our Divine Mother says, sincere and progressive. The vast, calm simplicity of his forehead, reflecting the perfect peace of total knowledge. Remembrance of Sri Aurobindo, let us make an effort to realize the ideal of life that he has marked out for us. These are the words of our Divine Mother.
Sharanam, Sharanam, Sharanam.